आज आम sgp-4 क्वेश्चन आंसर करिया। प्रथम प्रश्न, why was not the son-in-law willing to go home? Answer, the son-in-law was living in comfort at his in-laws' house. His mother-in-law was taking good care of him and was giving him good food to eat, so he was not willing to go home. Second question, who went to bring lemon from the garden? তাহলে আনসার হব, the mother-in-law went to bring lemon from the garden. 3 number, why did he beat his mother-in-law? Answer, the son-in-law could not see his mother-in-law in the darkness of the night. He thought a thief was poking lemon, so he beat his mother-in-law, mistaking her as a thief. 4 number, what made him leave for his house? Answer, when the son-in-law came to know that he had beaten his mother-in-law, he felt ashamed. This made him leave for his home in that night itself. 5 number, is there anything funny in this part? Yes, it was funny when the son-in-law thrashed his mother-in-law and came to know about his mistake. 6 number, was his father-in-law happy? Which experience in the text tells you so? Answer, yes, his father-in-law was very happy. The last sentence of the story, the father-in-law had a great sea to relieve, tells also. Next को जीवा। तो प्रथम प्रश्न, चूज द राइट आंसर। ताले एटा कोन हबो, तो son-in-law was not advised to। ताले प्रथम, यूज being and high sounding word. Second, sit on high place, ताले watch the garden. Second question को जीवा। The son-in-law thought it would be dash to ask for pudding. आंसर हबो कोन, impossible ना important ना impolity. थर्ड नंबर को जीवा। Everyone expects that thought him to be foolish. The father-in-law, the mother-in-law, the brother-in-law, the sister-in-law. तेबे आंसर हेबो the mother-in-law. तापर 4 नंबर को जीवा। The father-in-law planned to drive out the son-in-law because कोन हो, he sat a high place ना बी ही, ताले डी नंबर हबो, his wife took much care. तेबे एठी हमें एर किछि पार्ट 2 पार्ट 3 पार्ट 4 दीजी बी दीजी देखिबा। ताले son-in-law प्लान सेटा पार्ट 1, तापरे फॉलो द एडवाइस पार्ट 2, तापरे सरप्राइज फॉर फॉलिशनेस पार्ट 3, ओके रहला लिव्स ऑफ द लॉ हाउस पार्ट 4। परवर्ती क्वेश्चन को जीवा प्रथम एटा लिसन टू टीचर एंड फिल इन द गैप्स एटा हम गैप रे फिल अप करबा काइंड सन यू हैव सीन आवर लेमन डैश ताले लेमन ट्री द लेमन आर thief at night. I will be happy if you can watch the plant tonight and catch the thief. He also gave his son-in-law a club. In the darkness of night, the son-in-law was waiting of the thief to come. तब नेक्स्ट को जीवा एटी किछि लिखा है मेक 5 मोर वर्ड इज द वे फादर इन लॉ तला में किछि 5टी वर्ड इसी पुट करबा लिखिबा से 5टी वर्ड कोन हो चलो प्रथम होला मदर इन लॉ सेकंड हो ब्रदर इन लॉ थर्ड sister-in-law, daughter-in-law, son-in-law. A sunset or morning, the sun look like a big ball. At sunset or morning, the sun looks like a big ball. The second को जीवा the girl look like a princess in her fancy dress. The answer the girl looks like a princess in her fancy dress. Third को जाओ clouds in sky sometimes look like elephant. Clouds in sky sometimes looks like elephants. IV the clearer blue sky कौन हो the clearer blue sky looks like an umbrella. B her face look like a moon. Answer her face look like a moon. तबे ता परवर्ती को जीवा son in law sons in law ता daughter in law daughters in law father in law fathers in law mother in law कौन हो mothers in law brother कौन हो से brothers in law sister in law sisters in law higher कौन होला law तापरे सेकंड डिसप्लीज तीन रे इम्पुलिटी 4 रे केयरलेस 5 रे अनफॉर्चुनेट 6 रे रूटेन 7 वेट 8 clever 9 guilty 10 D comfort 11 unwilling 12 quarrel. The next jiba what is the story about? The story is about a foolish son-in-law who was planning to visit his in-law's house for the first time after marriage. Second number, who advised him what to do and what not to do. Answer, a man from his village advised him what to do and what not to do. Third number, why did he want to have pudding? Paragraph 3 रे लिखा है as per the man's advice the son-in-law said no when pudding was served to him, but few drops of the rice pudding fell on his plate. He tasted that and it was delicious, so he wanted to have the pudding. IB, where was the pudding kept? Answer, the pudding was kept in a pot on a high place called Sikha. What happened when tried to get the pudding? Answer. When he tried to get the pot of the pudding, it fell on his head and his whole body was smeared with the pudding like gum. Why was the father-in-law angry? Answer. The father-in-law was angry because the mother-in-law was taking too much care of the son-in-law. She gave him good food but neglected her husband, and living in comfort, the son-in-law was not willing to go home. B. Who planned a trick to drive him out? Answer. The father-in-law plans a trick to drive his son-in-law out. Beautiful. Why did he leave the in-law house? The son-in-law thrashed his mother-in-law, mistaking her as the thief. When he came to know about his mistake, he felt ashamed and left the son-in-law house. তাহলে প্রথম কোণ হব ভেরি ফলিশ, simple and innocent. She gave her good food every day. She neglected me, so I thought of a plan to drive him out. I asked my son-in-law to watch the lemon tree. I gave him a club to beat the thieves. It was night. I asked my wife to bring a fresh lemon. When the plucked a lemon, the son-in-law thrashed her. He felt ashamed coming to know that he had beaten his mother-in-law. Out of shame, he left my home. I breathed a great sigh of relief.